Hello, everyone. We are sharing unique Christmas offers for Christmas gifts from local small business. A lot of participants here are healers or psychics. And this is incredible because how many gifts do you remember that you got for Christmas? Over the years, what are the memorable gifts? Tonight, we are going to share from each business owner their memorable gifts that you could give to your loved ones, your coworkers, and really astonish them because this is unique. So, with that being said, Trinity, anything to say, anything to add to that before we hand it over to Haley?
I just think that not only supporting each other in these times, it gives them gifts for their family and just, creates that just the abundance for them. So I think this opportunity to share together locally and small business wise not only helps us financially, but supports us on so many more levels. So I really love to be here and to support everybody. And I love receiving gifts that are from, from the people, because it's just the medicine. It's so much better, it's from their hands, from their heart, from their, creativity and everything. So for me, these are the types of gifts that are worth gifting. So
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Amazon, big box stores, they have enough. They have so many customers. These are people who have their own, who put their heart, their passion, their love, their belief, and that's who we're here to support. So we'll
Yes.
start with Haley, and Haley will share what her passion or business is.
Great, thank you. I'm my specialty, I guess I would say, or what I'm doing in school for right now. I'm finishing my PhD in quantum physics as it applies to healing. And I work alongside a very powerful remote technology device, which basically has the capabilities of almost every healing modality, from Ayurvedic medicine to chakra medicine, to meridian therapy like traditional Chinese medicine, and everything in between. But really, what I specialize in and what really opens my heart is helping people break down the limiting patterns, belief systems, and the conditioning that has caused them to come out of alignment with their true self and out of alignment with their heart. And so I have a few different services I offer, but each one ultimately at its core is about that. And I think, especially for Christmas gifts, it's a beautiful thing to give someone going into the new year, is that opportunity to reconnect with their heart, to grow in the expansion of their own love, and to really connect with themselves beyond the limitations that we learn throughout our life. So I use this with the powerful device, as well as I also use my own energy healing abilities, some new ones I've just gotten from Trinity and Shamama that I'm very grateful for, and as well as sometimes light language channeling whenever it feels right to come through. So right now for the holidays, I'm offering 33.3% off all my services in the essence of 333 standing for positive change. And then you can use the discount code HOLIDAY, all capitals, on my website to try out any of my services.
Amazing. So amazing. What a beautiful offer. I love how you use the numbers and everything. And I do want to add, I received a very sacred healing earlier today from Haley. And I'm still speechless. So I still don't have my testimony yet, because I am truly, truly moved. Your gift of just being fully present in the space that you hold, Haley, is a gift in itself that I can't even put words around it still yet. So when I can, I will for sure, but to receive your gift is so beautiful. So I encourage any and all, whether you gift yourself or a loved one, with Haley's, with her magic, her blessings, it won't be disappointed at all. So I just wanted to add.
Thank you.
Perfect. I believe now we will go to Veda.
Hi, yes, I'm very grateful for this wonderful group of practitioners and such a great idea to promote the gift of healing and having an experience of the gift, as you mentioned, would be remembered. So I'm a master clinical hypnotherapist and energy worker, and I help people to reclaim their authentic selves and to kind of strip away any of the programming in their subconscious mind and replace it with programming that will really serve their goals and their aims. I have a bit of a specialty around recovery from rejection. I've worked with a lot of clients and in my own healing path, experienced rejection from a church and society, partners, and so forth. So sort of the healing that goes around that and being able to, again, decipher the identity that we might have taken on from our upbringing or from what other people wanted us to be versus who we are truly and authentically, and stepping into that. So that's a little bit about me. I use different modalities. I've also been trained in neurolinguistic programming, Reiki, a couple of different forms of energy work and breath work. So I go with what my clients are comfortable with. Many of them do come from really conservative backgrounds. And so I work with that and with languaging and visualizations and things that are comfortable for them. But I work with a lot of different people. I use hypnotherapy for children. So anyway, there's a lot that I can do. But again, in these times that we're going through, where a lot of people are having spiritual awakenings and having shifts in their beliefs from the way that they may have been brought up, I've been called upon to help a lot in those situations, given my personal experience and my skill, my tools that I've learned to use and to assist clients with. So I would invite anyone who is interested to go to my website, which is vedaprajvalan.com. My scheduling link is veda.as.me. So Veda as me, but with periods in between. And I'm offering also a discount of 30% off for any services that are booked between now and the end of the year. They don't have to be used before the end of the year, but if they're purchased, even if it goes into next year, I will honor that discount. And that discount code is 2021. So we're leaving 2021 behind. You can use that for your advantage to get a discount on my services. And I would be happy to work with anyone that may be interested, or again, giving it as a gift to someone who may be going through a rough time or recovering from rejection, or just needing to change some patterns that aren't working for them anymore.
That's powerful. That's powerful. And I love the fact that you have a understanding of how to utilize what you implement with people of varied backgrounds, that because I came from that background too. And I know it's incremental, but it is tender. And in that incrementally, it is to hold that space and to allow that's very much needed. And rejection, wow. And so many different things that you do to infuse in I would imagine intuitively knowing what is needed for that client. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. And so now I see April on my screen. So let's go to April.
Love you. I know. Can you let me talk for a second though?
I am.
All right. Can you go back in the room? Go back in the room and give me a minute. Sorry. Mom life. So I am a loving creative guide, and I have a background in psychology and certifications as a master life coach and therapeutic art life coach. And I basically have been self-employed for 8 years, teaching people how to get creative, how to tap into their creativity. And now that I've graduated from college and I'm starting to incorporate the psychology aspect of it, I've started to create workshops on Teachable that are completely virtual, and they're going to be all different things. Some of them healing, and some of them helping you to up level your life. So I have a vision board workshop, and I have a bunch of other workshops that are in the works that will be up soon. And I'm offering for free an affirmation workshop right now. So I put the link in there, and it's completely free. It's for everyone. It goes through how to properly craft an affirmation so that it can be super effective, and then turn it into a beautiful piece of artwork that you can hang at home. So it turns into this reminder of, what it is that you're trying to call forward and bring into your life. And then I teach you how to use it on a regular basis so that you're starting to make those changes that you really want to see, and hopefully get that thing that, brings you joy. And I want everybody to have something that brings them some sort of joy throughout their day. So I break down the whole process, I explain the psychology of it, and I break down how we turn it into artwork. And then hopefully you'll make some artwork and share this with your friends and family. I want to connect with you all. So anyone that's looking to get creative or to use creativity to get some life coaching, I do one-on-one coaching as well.
Wow, that is incredible. The comments already. Would love to join that workshop.
Okay, I would love to have you. I just posted all my links, and the affirmation heartwork one, that one's the one that's completely free. And then the other ones are all at relatively low cost, and you'll own them forever. So you'll be able to retake them. Like the vision board workshop, you could do it every year or every 6 months. You know what I mean? So it's so handy.
That's awesome. The gift that keeps giving, right?
Right.
That's amazing. I really, really love your passion behind everything too. So
Thank
beautiful.
you.
So beautiful.
I came from a really rough life, and I had a very traumatic childhood, and I have such a big heart, and I just want to help other people see that like anything is possible. You can come from nothing and make your life into anything you want it to be. You're the artist of your life. So don't hand someone else the paintbrush. You take control and you decide what you want for yourself, and then you start bringing it into your life.
So beautiful. So wise. Love it.
And
Thank
I do
you.
recommend that you friend April and look at the artwork of the adults and kids in her classes. It makes me believe I could paint.
Oh yeah, anybody can do it, I promise. And I lovingly guide you. So you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to have any skill. I literally inch by inch take you through it.
I could tell because they all turn out amazing. Thank you. Thank you, April. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
guys. Thank you
You're
for the space.
welcome.
I love you guys so much.
We love you too. Thank you. How exciting. Let's see who's next. Aggie, are you ready? Aggie, Aggie. Hi, Aggie. Go ahead.
Hi, I'd like to introduce myself. Elaine Ramirez, but I go by Aggie Breed Ramirez on Facebook. And I also have a secondary page. It's Ezra's Reign of Love and Light, and that's also under my my first page. The most work I'm known for is mediumship, Akasha records, inner child and shadow work, curandero work, ancestral and timelines, healings, spiritual warfare and cord cutting. And also I can look into your spirit guides and animal, do a little bit of animal communication. Amongst the other minor things are the tarot and oracle. And I do have my secondary, the Ezra's Reign of Love and Light. I have jewelry I sell in there, and also crystals. Like, we don't have enough, but hey, it's always good to give. And I do have sell cosmetics and skincare, high quality. And I just mentioned December, Christmas 2020-21 for your discount, and I look forward to getting in touch with you and those have passed on in your lives for closure and reconnection. And thank you. And I just wanted to show off a little bit of this jewelry. It's a pendant slash pendulum. And here's a moon. I have different patterns. So, and I do make some of my jewelry too. Also, if you need anything customized for like a collar for a pet, if you want to make sure that it's protected, also just let me know. DM me on Messenger once you find my page. I'm very flexible to the time that you need your readings, and also communicating with other services you need. So thank you guys. I'm looking forward to getting with you guys. Thank you.
Go ahead, Sherry.
Okay,
I
you know, because this Aggie is the one I was referring to at the beginning. And yes, for me, it's so healing to connect with those passed on loved ones. And in addition to that, we have utilized and shared with Aggie, mutually exchanging. She's incredible. I can't, I'll take up too much time, but I wanted to clarify, Aggie, your website, because I didn't know you had a website, girl. Your website, does it have like all the options on there and all the jewelry and everything?
It does have a lot of jewelry. I need to transfer more into the service part of it. It's more selling, but if you DM me, I do have my specials on there too. I just say, hey, I'm going to be here Saturday, or I'm going to be here, and I'm getting more involved in that one, in that page.
And you could purchase a reading run on the webpage, or just
Yes.
DM you. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. Yay. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. Trinity, I don't mean to, I know Trinity has a lot to say too, but
No, I have a lot to say about everybody here. Even the ones that I'm just newly meeting. I can't wait to dive into your energy medicine, because I am so hyped up right now just with the group of people who are on here. We haven't even made it through all of them, I know, but this is so exciting. Like, these are the kinds of gifts to give people. These are the ones that are from the heart. These are the ones that actually mean something. These are the ones that gift medicine, not a fancy picture for that day and then you move on. Like, this stuff is life-changing, and I'm so excited. So yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll continue going. I have much to say about Eggie, of course, but
yeah. So Laura.
You got to take yourself off mute.
Okay. So hi, I'm Laura. I recently started doing massage mostly for friends. I really just trying to get into that, and feeling comfortable and getting their feedback. But I'm doing that. I do tarot card readings occasionally for friends. Most of the stuff I actually do for friends. I've taken some psychic development classes, and I'm actually retaking them just for the fun of it with my daughter. So we can do that back and forth. I was really quite amazed at what I'm capable of doing. But one of my favorite things to do is crafts, and that's for sure. And I've made a lot of items and sold them in a friend's shop that is down in Florida where I live. And I bought you a couple. So I'm hoping that it shows up. I'm not sure if it will. But this is Selenite, and there's a goddess on there. it has little feathers. You can take the feather off at the bottom. I make them so you can do that, because I'm thinking you could actually put this in your hair. If you wanted to. That's kind of what I'm incorporating into these now, is so there's multiple uses, but you could use them for Reiki, for obviously it's selenite, it's cleansing, it's purifying and everything, but they're all gemstones on there and Savalskis. So that I really do, I don't put any imitation stones, gemstones on my items, but there's obviously a quartz, and I think citrine goes around the quartz on top, even though it's not showing up. And then the other one, which I haven't finished yet, is another goddess, but I do make them without goddesses. So, but here she is. She's got the Om, and the chakras and things like that. And I'm not quite done with it, so I haven't finished it yet, but that's what I enjoy really doing besides my full-time job, which is pretty demanding. So, but Marianne, she's located in Venice. I'll put her information on there. I mean, if you want to go and check out her site, I mean, she has a store and she does services like the rest of you, assisting people. She begs me to go there for her and work, but I don't know. I make too much money doing what I do. So I rather just continue doing it as just a fun pastime for me. But thank you.
Wow. Oh my gosh, those pieces are incredible. You did the waves of light mystical. Perfect. Thank you for putting that information down there. Sherry, take a note. I want one of those for Christmas.
They are absolutely beautiful. And this is one that Laura made me, and the bottom opens up, and I have, this is one of her wands. I don't know if you're still doing this. It has moldavite on here. I specifically requested that. Oh, I think it's citrine. I don't know all the stones, but this is every time I channel, every time I am doing any kind of healing, this is right with me. And she's made some, I know Trinity has one, but it might be packed away, but her creations, and I picked up one of those citrine wands in a local store here in Vegas called Enchanted Forest, and it wasn't as exquisite as that. It just had the chakra stones, and I wanted that thing so bad. When I picked it up, I was like, whoa. And that's what made me want a wand, which this is even more special. So I could imagine with that love and intention in it and that detail, how powerful that thing is, Laura. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I dropped a couple off at her. I dropped like 11 of them off, but only one large one. And the rest were small, like 4-inch. And I think I sat down and talked to her for a minute, and she called me and she goes, she said that they basically were selling. Like she already had sold 2 before I even got home.
No doubt. And I remember that one was really expensive. I think it was like $500. It was expensive.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, they're these are not that much money. I mostly do them for just, for the love of it and to pass on that positive energy to people, because I do obviously bless them, and put energy into them. But
that's awesome. Your work is incredible. Thank you. Thank you. And last but never least, Trinity, your audio's on. Miss Crystal is very special to us. We're a trio, essentially. She's a package deal with us. Bless her heart. She works a full-time job and is a busy single mom. So, but which eliminates some time aspects, but she has gone from just kind of beginning her spiritual journey with a very wonderful mentor mother, and beginning her spiritual journey to channeled writing and incredible gifts. So I don't know if do you want to say anything, Crystal?
I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I came to observe and see everyone else's offerings, and they're all amazing and beautiful. So, but thank you.
Her channel writing incredible. So if you would want, I would suggest this. If you would want a poem written or anything that she will channel a poem for your loved one. Her poetic channeling is incredible. I'm just putting it out there.
It is. It
I know
is.
she'll do it. I know she'll do it because she's incredible that way. Trinity and I, Trinity, I'll let you start. We will just touch on that briefly and then we'll close up.
Yeah, so Sherry and I have a few things. We do like private sessions with clients that include subconscious calibration or reprogramming, channeling, emotion code, past life, so pretty much anything that the client needs in that session. We are open to doing that because we really love we're very passionate about just bringing truth and authenticity to people and allowing them to live the life that everyone deserves, right? We really deserve to live in our truth, however that looks for each individual. But a lot of our passion and directions has really opened up a lot of beautiful new avenues to us lately. And if you could hear my son in the background screaming, he's just gaming, so ignore him. But you can't think in this, hopefully not anyways, but we're really going into some beautifully guided new, not necessarily modalities, but offerings. And I'll let Sherry kind of start going into those a little because that's kind of how we're going to break up the conversation. But it's really such an honor just to be to connect with people. And like everyone here tonight was just saying, especially in this month where there's extra stress or that tension of family, or maybe the uneasiness of stability, or maybe it's too cold, and the all of these different worries and stresses. Sometimes we have to give ourselves a gift of just taking a moment. So if you can't do anything else, take a moment for yourself and just take a breath and understand that you are here for a reason. And this month is a beautiful month, right? It has tons of medicine in it. And everyone here tonight in this video has so much to offer. And even in our community, our virtual community and Stars of Unity over there, if you just need just support and love, just go over there. It's free to join. We have stuff over there too. And Sherry will kind of talk more a little bit into some of that stuff. But really this time of year is all about bringing joy into your life, and however that looks. And sometimes that looks like just taking a nice deep breath in and out and knowing that you're here for a reason and that you're loved and supported. And if you need extra love and support, you're here. You found this video for a reason, and we're all here for you. So with that being said, go ahead, Sherry, with some other beautiful, beautiful offerings that have been
Perfectly stated. I feel mainly guided to invite, if your loved one that you want to gift is an existing coach or practitioner or healer, or is interested in expanding out of the paradigm of a 9-to-5. We received, and my fullest gratitude to how we received it, but it was due to a personal need, and it was relayed to us from the 12th dimension, and it's a new modality. And I'm so beyond the moon excited because it is now, it's all done, and it's all ready to be learned and to be shared out there. It's called energetic sourcing technique, EST, we call it for short. But throughout the whole process of creating it, we were guided by are ethereal, which may be a little foreign to some hearing that. If you want to think of angels, light beings, and it was not from our minds. It was not in our awareness. And they explained what it was. We used tools that we had, and then we would connect back and get more guidance. And they gave us a complete blueprint on how it needed to be taught. So that's the one that's near and dear to my heart. Like Tracy said, emotion code, but we will just go in a session and go into the flow and tap into our support. So, and our support guiding us, our intuition, go into emotion code, go into healing, and get information that is needed to be revealed for the subconscious, in addition to so many other things. But it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I thank everyone here because you're beautiful. And I had this real big epiphany. I think it's in addition to this. Oh, this is what it was. I was thinking about this. I thought, I might have a client that really has a creative side and wants to create art, but doesn't know where to start. And I go to April, and then I have another client that's not so much into the woo-woo stuff, but wants NLP, assistance. I go to Veda. It's like, this is never, we so much are so unique. And then I have another one that wants to talk to a passed on loved one. I have another one that wants a wand. I have another one's channel writing. I have another one that wants to go for that device with Haley. We are all so unique. We should bundle ourselves.
Yeah.
We should do a bundle. That would be awesome. So if you want that, we'll create it for you.
Comment me below. No.
Yeah. You don't just get your wife the one thing, get her the bundle. So this is how fun we are, and this is how great life can be. So make 2022 absolutely amazing when any of these heart-centered, wonderful, gifted healers, creators, and change it around. Don't get that tie. Don't get that same old pair of slippers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, reach out. All the links will be in the description. And here we go. We'll go ahead and close out for now. Thank you for joining us and supporting small business.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Be sure to check out all the links. I don't know how to close.